This is Shakespeare Sonnet number 6. Again, of the procreation sonnets, there is my understanding the first 17 of the 154 sonnets of Shakespeare. The first 17 are of the procreation series, basically of an older man, the poet Shakespeare, speaking to a younger man, of whom he is saying, go forth and have a family, raise kids, and through your children, you sort of gain life beyond your own mortal life. Um, and Shakespeare makes reference to a couple of things. He talks in these poems about making a perfume for people to remember you by. Basically, it's just to take your essence and have that live on in your children, and you will, in so many words, achieve eternal life, or at least eternal as much as us human beings are allowed to have. And the other thing, he uses again the term usury, which basically that means loans. And supposedly Shakespeare's father got in some kind of trouble back in, I guess, the 1500s, um, for overcharging people with loans. And it seemed that 10% back then was a fair amount for if somebody loans you money that you give them 10% on top of the principal sum. And he does mention that quite a few times in this poem. It's like he's sort of trying to convince the young man to have children by using financial terms to basically, it's almost like he's talking about compound interest, but in terms of having your children, having your progeny go on. And I'll say, both of my grandparents came from England, and they both came from families of 9, 10, 11 kids. So I guess the message still went on into my grandparents' time in the late 1800s. But anyway, it's sonnet number 6, and it goes like this. Let not winter's ragged hand deface in thee thy summer ere thou be distilled. Make sweet some vile treasure thou some place with beauty's treasure ere it be self-killed. That is not forbidden usury, which happies those that pay the willing loan. That's for thyself to breed another thee, or 10 times happier. Be it 10 for 1, 10 times thyself were happier than thou art. If 10 of thine 10 times refigure thee, then what could death do if thou shouldest depart, leaving thee living in prosperity? Be not self-willed, for thou art much too fair to be death's conquest, and make worms thine heir.